Hello, my name is Chloe, welcome to my channel. Today I'm talking to you about my 2025 reading goals. I say reading goals, they're also YouTube goals, they are Patreon goals, they are everything goals. I don't have too many to talk to you about, and it actually turns out that I didn't share any goals, at least that I can see, for 2024. So I kind of wanted to have a list to look back on in a year of where I'd held myself accountable, if I managed to do what I promised, and if I hit the goals I set. So just quickly, before we dive into my goals for the year, I just wanted to drop in with a little collaboration with Zimp. If you guys have been on my channel for a while now, you will know that I've collaborated with Zimp several times. They are an online glasses company, and they have very graciously sent me a Christmas gift, which is this new pair of glasses. You will now see these glasses popping up in all of my end of the year content, and I have to say I absolutely love them. My content is not sponsored by Zimp in any way, but they have provided me with these frames to wear in my videos and just give my feedback on them, and I absolutely love them. I think they're my favourite I've received so far. These are the Rachel frame. They are matte and they are in tortoise shell. I struggle with glasses sometimes because I don't like nose pieces, so I have to go with like the plastic frames. These are so lightweight, I can barely feel that they're on my face, and I feel like I say that with every pair I get from Zimp, but they seem to get lighter and lighter. I'm being fully transparent with you guys. I put the glasses on to film my end of the year content, and I haven't taken them off since. I go away on my Christmas travels tomorrow, and I will be taking these with me rather than my other pair. Saying that, 95% of my glasses collection now comes from Zimp, and I am very appreciative that they have continued to work with me. If you would like to check out Zimp for yourself, their website link is down in the description, along with a link to this frame specifically, which is the Rachel frame, as I said, and I have an exclusive offer for you. If you use the code CHLOEX on the Zimp website, you will receive 25% off your entire order. You will also apparently receive a free Christmas gift. Very, very exciting. So yeah, that's code CHLOEX for 25% off your entire order. Time to get back to my goals, but thank you again, Zimp, for partnering with me again and providing me with such lovely glasses. I am a massive fan. So I've split these goals into 3 categories. One only has 1 goal in, so is it really a category? But we have reading goals, we have content goals, and we have Patreon goals. I guess let's start off with the Patreon goals. So if you weren't aware, I do run a Patreon. It's such a lovely little community, if I do say so myself. I have an absolute ball with everyone in there, and we're always chatting in the Discord, having reading sprints, movie nights. But one thing I wanted to make sure I achieved in 2025 is to have 2 Patreon meetups, 2 physical meetup events that people can come along to, and I'm already working towards this goal because we are having one for my birthday at the end of January. So that will be one of the 2 meetups of the year planned. In 2024, we unfortunately only had 1 meetup, but we did have 2 in 2023. So I want to get back up to at least 2 next year. I'm gonna have to pre-plan, work it into my travel and stuff with work and everything, but yes, I think it's important that as many of us as possible get together in person and hang out, go book shopping, have a couple drinks. So that is my Patreon goal. Then I guess my reading goals, I haven't been too harsh on myself here. I just wanted to do things that are like actually achievable in every sense of these goals. So my reading goal is 120 books for next year. It has been 120 books for a while now. I just feel like it's a decent goal. It's 10 books a month. A lot of the time if I read 10 books a month, I'd actually be actively disappointed in that. But then other times I'm trying to do like 30 and 30, 31 and 31. So 120 books is actually always achievable for me. This year I am just shy of going to hit 200 books. So I always have 200 in the back of my mind as like a secondary goal, but I like to promise 120, and I normally will definitely hit that. I then have another goal, which is to finish 3 series. I know 3 series might not seem like much at all, but there will be 1 series that I get finished. I won't count ACOTAR as a finished series when I read A Court of Silver Flames in January. I think that might be cheating, but then I'm going to read all of Crescent City. But I have had a series tracker in my, it's not really a reading journal, it's a very big reading notebook, but I've had a series tracker in here for a long time, and like Caraval, I've read 2 out of 3. Crave, I've read 3 out of 6. Wicked Villains, I've read 5 out of 6. Twisted, I've read 3 out of 4. So Chestnut Springs, I've read 4 out of 5. So I think I will definitely be able to finish 3 series. Maybe I do need to increase that now I've picked out those series from my list, but I just don't prioritize reading series. So I'm gonna do that. Next up, and actually the final reading goal, is to read 5 NetGalley veterans. So I don't request books on NetGalley anymore because I'm so embarrassed of the older books I have on there. So if I go to my tracking page in my notebook, the oldest book I have on here is from May 2022. That is ridiculous that a publisher believed in me so much to offer me their ARC and I haven't read it. So I think I have 10 ARCs on NetGalley, so if I get through half of those, I'll be very happy with that. I do know that I have a snazzy new Kindle coming for Christmas, so I should be able and be motivated to read NetGalley books. But yes, I would like to read at least 5 of my NetGalley vets in 2025. And then finally, last but by no means least, we have 5 content goals. And I feel like the first goal is going to be a little bit of a stretch. It's been my goal for 2 years now. I'm finally seeing a little bit of progress towards it at the end of the year. I'm not really sure how to motivate this growth any further on what I'm doing, but I would like to hit 4,000 subscribers next year. I hit 3,000 back in 2023. Was it 2023? I think it might have been. And I hit 3.5 about halfway through this year. So yeah, growth has been very, very stagnant on my channel for a little while now. I think I had the COVID boom in subscribers, but it didn't really equate to like long-term continued growth. I would like to try and motivate that, and I guess a way I'm going to do that is through the next couple bullet points. I can only do as much as I can do, so I would like to hit 4,000 subscribers next year. Sorry if I've moved ever so slightly. I am, if you haven't noticed, pre-filming a lot of my content a couple days before I go on my Christmas break, so a lot's going on. Anyway, I would like to host 2 readathons in 2025. I would like to participate in a lot more, but I would like to host 2. I know what they're going to be. Forensic February is going to be running in February, and the announcement video for that will be coming on the 9th of January if everything goes to plan. The readathon board is set, the prompts are set. I just need to get into the story and into filming that announcement video for you. So yeah, Forensic February will be happening. And then I would like to host the Vampire Diaries Readathon round 3. I'm thinking September for that, but I know September is a very heavy readathon month, but September would have kind of worked for me. Like, it would have been an okay month for me to do it this year. I do need to do a lot more research. I have a lot of planning to do for that, but I am hoping for September 25 or maybe like November. But I'd like to do the Vampire Diaries Readathon round 3. Next up, I would like to do at least 2 48-hour readathons. I'm thinking one of those will come around the time of my 7-year BookTube anniversary in September. I did a 48-hour readathon this year, and I'm thinking maybe one of those being public, one of those being a Patreon exclusive. Obviously, a 48-hour readathon does take a lot of time and energy, particularly as I normally combine them with at least a 12-hour live show. So it does take quite a lot. It takes a lot of time dedication, but I would like to do at least 1 public and 1 private 48-hour readathon in 25. Kind of leading on from that, and it was definitely something I'd mentioned going into last year, that I wanted to host more public reading sprints. And I think my problem with hosting public reading sprints is I never want to tread on anyone's toes. Not that I think my sprints would be treading on people's toes, but I don't want to sprint at the same time as another creator and have them see it as me using their normal time slot or something like that. So I think I do just need to go ahead and host some more public reading sprints next year. I have a fun time doing them. I have had quite a few instances this year where Patreon reading sprints turn public. So I like doing those, and I would like to do more reading sprints overall, but it's just finding the time in my schedule, not clashing with Patreon sprints and not clashing with other people's public sprints. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be putting more of an effort into public reading sprints. And then last but not least, I would like to release at least 1 new bookmark collection. I still have a few of my original bookmark designs, being the Cozy Reading Time and the Screw It, I'm Getting a Chinese. I don't really have any ideas right now for more bookmarks, and it's because I was making them quite centered to myself as a reader and as a content creator, when I should have just been doing them generally. I'm thinking definitely something cowboy romance themed, because it just seems to be taking over my life right now. I have realized I have cowboys in the back, so I definitely would like to release some more bookmarks. It's just designing those and yeah, getting them ready to go out. It would be kind of cool to have a Forensic February bookmark for the readathon, so I will consider doing that, but I can't promise because the deadline is so close. I will definitely do a Vampire Diaries one coming up to the time of the readathon, but it would be cool to just have one new collection of bookmarks. So there we have it, guys. Those are my reading goals, my content goals for 2025. Let me know what you think of them down in the comments and whether you have any like crazy goals for next year. I would love to chat to you about what I want to achieve and what you want to achieve in the year. But on that note, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.